Good morning. In this class, we shall study about the IUPAC nomenclature of cyclic compounds. In previous classes, we have learned IUPAC nomenclature of complex organic compound, that is aliphatic complex organic compound. But in this class, we have to learn about IUPAC nomenclature of cyclic compounds and all the rules that have been provided by IUPAC organization for writing the IUPAC names of complex organic compound like aliphatic complex organic compound. These all rules are similar and same in case of cyclic compound, but we have to use the word cyclo before the name of such compound, and all the rules and technique will be same. So, we have some of the examples. By using these examples, we can clearly understand the IUPAC nomenclature of cyclic compounds. Example. This is one of the cyclic compound. We can write this compound in this way also, or we can write such compound in this way. These three systems will be same because total number of carbon atoms are found to be only 3, so we can write it as cyclopropane. Cyclopropane. The name of such compound is cyclopropane. It is written in this way. We can write this compound in this way also. Similarly, we can write the respective compound in this way also. We see that one carbon is present here. Similarly, one of the carbon is here and one of the carbon is here. And carbon is tetravalent element. So, 2 hydrogen atoms are present at every corner like that. So, we can write such compound in this way, and this is the structure formula of cyclopropane. So, the word cyclo is written before the name of parent hydrocarbon, and all the rules and technique that have been provided by IUPAC will be same in case of cyclic compound, and the difference between naming aliphatic compounds or cyclic compound is only for the word cyclo, and all the remaining rules will be same. We take another example. This is cyclopropane. In case one of the constituent is present at this carbon atom, similarly one of the constituent is present at this carbon atom, we can write such compound as CH, CH2, CH, CH3, CH3. This is also a cyclic compound. We see that this is the methyl group like that. This is also the methyl group like that. So we can write 1,2 dimethyl cyclopropane. We have to count the number of carbon atom, that is 1, 2, 3, and numbering of carbon atom will be done from any constituent side like 1, 2, 3. We can also count the number of carbon atom from here, that is 1, 2, 3. So we see that methyl group is present at one of the carbon atom. Similarly, at second carbon atom another methyl group is present. So the name of such compound is 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane, because the word di is for 2 methyl group and cyclo means this is close chain compound. So the name of such compound is 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane. We take another example. We see that double bond is present here. So we can count the number of carbon atom from double bond side, and in the ring there will be 4 carbon atom. This is the cyclobutane, and double bond is present, so it is cyclobutane. Cyclobutane. So we can write cyclobutane or cyclobutane. Because double bond is present at first carbon atom, so we can write cyclobutane or simply cyclobutane. We take more and more examples to understand completely the UPSC nomenclature of cyclic compound. This is one of the cyclic compound. First we have to count the total number of carbon atom in the ring, and then we have to name the compound. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total number of carbon atoms are found to be 5. So the parent hydrocarbon will be cyclopentane. Constituents are present at first carbon atom and second carbon atom, and the constituent will be ethyl group, because here CH2 group and here CH3 group. If we have to add both the group, this will be the CH3 and CH2, that will be C2H5, it means ethyl group. Similarly, ethyl group is also present at second carbon atom, so we can write 1,2-diethyl cyclopentane. This is the name of such compound. In this way, we can write the UPSC names of more and more cyclic compounds. This is the 5th example. With the help of these examples, we will able to completely understand the UPSC nomenclature of cyclic compound, because we have seen a large number of rules that have been provided by IUPAC organization for nomenclature of various type of organic compound. These all rules will be same in case of cyclic compound also. Only the word cyclo can be used. In previous classes we have learned that in case any constituent is present in the longest possible carbon chain, so the counting of carbon atom will start from constituent side. Similarly, in this case also, in case any constituent is present in the cyclic ring, so the numbering of carbon atom start from this constituent side, and the total number of carbon atom will represent the name of parent hydrocarbon. In this case, the parent hydrocarbon will be cyclopentane, because this is the cyclic compound. We take another example. This is hydroxyl group. This is also hydroxyl group. So we can count the number of carbon atom from here. We can start the numbering of carbon atom from this carbon atom also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can also start from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means we have to include both the groups like hydroxyl group during counting of carbon atom. Total number of carbon atoms are found to be 5. So the name of such compound will be cyclopentane. In case we have to take 2 hydroxyl group, so the name of such compound is as cyclopent 1,2-diol. The name of such compound is cyclopent 1,2-diol. Because this is the cyclic compound, so the word cyclo is used. Total number of carbon atoms are found to be 5. So pent is written here, and hydroxyl group is present at first and second carbon atom. So 1, 2 is written, and di for 2 hydroxyl group, and all four IUPAC name of alcohol. It means IUPAC name of alcohol is alkanol. So we can write cyclopent 1,2-diol. Another example will be total number of carbon atom in this ring is 6. So the name of parent hydrocarbon is cyclohexane. Ethyl group present its first carbon atom. Similarly, ethyl group is present at second carbon atom and methyl is at third carbon atom. Why? Ethyl group is here. One of the carbon is present here, another carbon is present here, and this carbon contains 3 hydrogen atoms because carbon is tetravalent element. And this carbon atom contains 2 hydrogen atoms, so the total number of carbon and hydrogen will be C2H5. So this is ethyl group. We can write the name of such compound is as 1,2-diethyl 3-methyl cyclohexane. This is the name of such compound. We take another example. Double bond is also present in the ring, so the counting of carbon atom will be done from this side. Total number of carbon atom is 5. So this is the derivative of cyclopentane, and we can write cyclopent 1,3-diene. This is the name of such compound. 2 double bonds are present here. One of the double bond present at first carbon atom and another double bond is at third carbon atom. So we can write 1,3-diene, di for 2 double bond. In this compound we see that hydroxyl group is present here, and this is the functional group like alcohol. So in this case we can start the numbering of carbon atom from functional group side, because in previous classes we have learned that in case any functional group is present in the longest possible carbon chain, then counting of carbon atom will be done from functional group side. Similarly, in this case also, one of the functional group like hydroxyl group, that is alcohol, is present at one of the carbon atom. So the counting of carbon atom will start from this carbon atom and covering constituents to move further. The name of such compound is written in this way: 2,3-dimethyl cyclohex 1-ol. This is the name of such compound like 2,3-dimethyl cyclohex 1-ol. At second and third position, 2 methyl groups are present, so we can write 2,3-dimethyl, and total number of carbon atoms are found to be 6. So we have to write cyclohex, and hydroxyl group is present at first carbon atom, so 1-ol is written. This is cyclopentane. In case we have to give one of the hydroxyl group here, and one of the methyl group here. So we can start the numbering of carbon atom from this carbon atom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We cannot start from here, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not possible, because we have to give minimum number of constituents and their digit for move further. If we have to count from here, that is the sum of the number of constituents is 1, 2, 3, that will be 3, 2, 5 or 6. In case we have to count from here, then it will be more than the counting from here. So we can only start the numbering of carbon atom from this side. The name of such compound is 3-methyl cyclopent 1,2-diol. This is the IUPAC name of this cyclic compound, like 3-methyl cyclopent 1,2-diol. In this way, we see that all the rules that have been written earlier will be applicable in this case also, because in case of cyclic compound only the word cyclo is used, and the rest of the laws will also be applicable in this case. And we have learnt more and more rules given by IUPAC. We see that the counting of carbon atom will be done in this case also from any constituent side, any functional group side, any double bond or triple bond side, in the same manner that we have learned in previous classes. In previous classes we have learned that the counting of carbon atom after selecting the longest possible carbon chain, we have to complete from either double bond, triple bond, or any constituent or any functional group, in case more and more number of functional groups are present. So the counting of carbon atom will be done from senior functional group, and the rest of the functional group will be considered as constituent. In the same case in cyclic compound also, these all rules will be applicable. The main differences between aliphatic IUPAC nomenclature and cyclic IUPAC nomenclature is that only cyclo word can be used here, but rest of the rule will be same. And we have take more and more example to understand clearly the IUPAC nomenclature of cyclic compounds. These are the IUPAC nomenclature of cyclic compound. In the next class we have to study about next topic.